Failure number 9. Islam calls itself a religion of peace. And Islam is started by Muhammad. Yes, it's started by Muhammad. If Islam is a religion of peace, and started by Muhammad, is your prophet a man of peace? Is he peaceful? When you look at his life, from the time he married Aisha and so on, was he peaceful? From Khadija, and so was he peaceful? He was just killing many people. And when he finished killing you, and when you submit to Allah, and when you submit, you accept to become a Muslim, then he says peace. Then he sees it as peace. Because then there is no war again. And because of then, you are saying Allah Akbar. Then because you are submitting to what he said Allah has told him. So then, he says that then there is peace. He says then there is peace. But when you don't submit, there's no peace. So, but is Islam a religion of peace? If it's a religion of peace, please, your prophet or someone who spread Islam by killing people. Islam didn't spread peacefully. Islam spread by killing people. Ask yourself, why is it that most of the wars in this modern world, apart from the First, Second World War, and apart from Hitler, most of the wars in this world, I use the word most, I didn't say all, most of the wars in this world are by Muslims. Look at this Israel and Palestinian war. Who started it? October 7th. Was it the Jews? Or was it the Christians? It was the Muslims. Do you understand? The 6-day war, the Yom Kippur war, who started it? It was the Muslims who came attack Israel. Do you understand? Go to Nigeria, Boko Haram. Go to Burkina Faso, Al-Shabaab, or what they may call them. They are all Muslim. They are all Muslims. Suicide bombing. 98% of suicide bombers are Muslims. And terrorist organization, many of them are Muslims. It is true war, just like your prophet. It is true war that Muslim expands. It is true war. And fear of people for you. Even though presently, procreation is your main thing that makes you expand or increase. But when you say Islam is a religion of peace, it's not, it's tautology, it's not true. Islam is not a religion of peace. It's not a religion. If Islam is a religion of peace, why do you pray for your prophet to have peace? I'm saying again, if Islam is a religion of peace, then you don't need to tell your Allah to give your prophet peace, because he's supposed to have peace already. But Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace. He says the peace you give to us, the peace the world does not know. There is no peace like the one the Prince of Peace gives. And if Islam is peaceful, I'm telling you, that peace is not peaceful. Because Islam is full of war. That's why even when Muslims are killing or doing suicide bombing, they shout Allahu Akbar. Do you understand? When there is war, then they shout Allah, which means that Allah is happy when they kill. Allah is happy when you kill. Shout Allahu Akbar. Islam is not a religion of peace. So if that's what Muhammad has told you, it's a failure. If that's what Muhammad has told you that Islam is a religion of peace, it's a failure. Please, your religion is not a religion of peace. And if it's a religion of peace, I'm saying that, then the person who brings that peace should have peace with Muhammad. For 600 years since he died, you keep on praying every day for him and saying that the peace should come upon him. Or your Allah is not hearing your prayers. Is it like what happened, the Elijah and the Baal prophets, where they were praying for many, many hours, nothing was happening. And I want you to know, Baal is Allah. That's for another version, that's for another session. So when you look at number 10, Islam is not a religion of peace. It's not a religion of peace. It's not a religion of peace. When you read Sahih Muslim 1731, Sahih Muslim 1731, this is what it says. Sahih Muslim 1731 says, Muhammad said, I have been commanded to fight people until they testify that there is no God but Allah and that Muhammad is his messenger. I don't know of any religion that is so murderous like Islam. And your prophet is saying that your prophet will say he's a man of peace. And your religion, you say it's a religion of peace. Your prophet is saying that he has been commanded to fight people, not to speak to people to come to Islam, not to go and witness to them to come to Islam, not to pray, not to try and tell them the reason why you come to Islam. But he said he has been commanded to fight people until they testify that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is his messenger. It's not pride. If there are 124,000 Muslims, prophets, according to what you probably say, in the Quran there's 25, but in the Sahih Abu Haris they say there's 124,000. If it is not pride, and if it is true that you're Muhammad, it's not out of pride. It's not out of pride. He will not say that he is a messenger and everybody should agree that he's a messenger. Is it by force? You come to Christianity and some of these religions, they don't force people to accept their leader. No, they don't do that. Christians don't do that. Christians don't do that. We go peacefully and we speak to people. Even the Bible says that when you go somewhere and they forsake you, they neglect you, even they beat you, just pray for them, forgive them, and go. But your prophet has been saying that when you go, your evangelism is going to places and fighting them and telling them that they should become Muslims. Otherwise, they should become Muslims and say that the only God is Allah and then he, Muhammad, is his messenger. And you call this a religion of peace? It's not a religion of peace. Please, if you're a Christian, please, like I said, don't have fear. God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of boldness, soundness, and good mentality. Tell your Muslim friends about Christ. Share this video with them. Share it with them. And if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, please subscribe to this channel. And I know God will bless you. Subscribe to this channel. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. So Muhammad failed. He failed. And Islam has failed as the religion of peace. When you read Quran chapter 2 verse 29, it says, fight those who not believe in Allah until they pay the Jizya tax with willing submission. He said, fight those who don't believe in Allah. Look, there are many gods in the world. There are many gods in the world. And there are many people who say they belong to Christ. They belong to, they serve God. There are many shrines in my country, in my towns, in villages, all over the world. There are shrines. They just try and compel you, but Islam is the number one people who will fight you. And in the Quran, Allah is saying that fight those who don't believe in Allah. Actually, it was a Quran written by Allah. He says, fight those who do not believe in Allah. Why is it Allah who is talking? Why didn't he say that fight those who don't? It is Allah who is speaking. Why didn't he say that fight those who don't believe in me? But he says, fight those who do not believe in Allah until they pay the Jizya tax with willing submission. So before Islam came, 600 years ago, before Islam came, where was Allah? And that God who calls himself Allah, who Muhammad said is his God, was he killing people? Was he forcing people to come and accept him? Or that Allah changed? Muhammad spread war. Muhammad spread Islam through warfare, not peace. Not peace. Not peace. So he failed in number 10. Let's look at number 11.